up on time, but if you guys show up late, can you just write this down so at least it's my cell number, and I'll put it here and I'll keep it on. So if you show up late and I have to go down to the door, send somebody else to do it, I'll do that. Secondly, there's something before we discuss the quiz or quizzes I did not remember to mention yesterday in class, or whatever day that was when I gave back the first quiz. So can I just jump over here real quick? Let's see if this is a solution to my DE. And again, you guys, I'm sorry, I really need to be scattered, but this is something I really wanted to talk about last time. I forgot. Do you guys agree?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I think I disagree with logic. Because check this out. I'm trying to see if this is a true statement, given that this is what y is really going to be equal to. And if I'm going to try to show you, the reader, that this equation really is met with that function over there, I don't want to just assume what I'm trying to prove. I don't want to assume what I want to try to show. So I think, organizationally speaking, I would much prefer you guys to write something like this. Pick one side of the equal sign, like the left-hand side is 45 flags. Let's take a peek at y double prime. Minus y prime, minus 2y, and let's see what the heck we get. I think I get this. Or maybe this. Or maybe this. And maybe I'm showing too many steps. My point is, if I really want to show you, the reader, that this left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side, I don't want to keep restating what I'm trying to prove. Do you see my point? It's just etiquette.
But this is really just an aesthetic choice that differs from professor to professor, right?
I would certainly hope not.
Okay.
Because I think, as a mathematician, I would never logically ever state what I'm trying to prove. But I saw it a lot of the quizzes, that's my
When we did this in my math class before, teacher would just put a question mark on top of it equals sign.
No, that's better. I don't like the format, but that is better. At least you're telling me you don't know if these are equal. It is better. I still don't like it, but it's better. Do you guys want to look at this or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
When I put it on the board, I glanced at it and I thought, oh man, it's way too immediate. After all, if I'm going to proclaim that this is a first-order linear differential equation, let's discuss the integrating factor. I think the integrating factor, jeepers, is so darn quick. It's just going to be e to the integral of 5. X minus 3x plus 2. You guys probably decompose it in your head, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
So let's say I completed the square and did a trig sub. Is that fine too? The denominator.
Oh, is there a trig sub?
Negative.
You could,
Is
right?
it negative?
I suppose, yeah, one is negative. I'm just trying to write it down first.
Yeah,
I suppose a trig sub would work. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
On the 5.
Well, when
In
you
my
do-
head, I decomposed and I got the notes.
How do you do that fast?
Right.
Percent?
How do you decompose so fast?
Because he's smart.
Right.
Yeah, how-
It's just knowing the numbers. It's just knowing the numbers. And I think, sorry, Alex, did you didn't like that?
No, I thought I had forgotten the 5.
It's going to be the same
And so I
answer.
added.
You know, if you forget the 5, you can let it go for now and treat this as a 1/5 and negative 1/5, and then bring the 5.
No. I did it that way, and then I thought I had forgotten the 5.
Well, thinking's a problem.
Yeah, maybe the problem is,
Thank you, Chris.
So I think everybody different in multiplying, excuse me, I'll slow down. And multiplying those sides by the integrating factor, I do think I generate this particular equivalent equation. And now in undoing the differentiation process, I suppose I'm left with this darn product being equal to 2 times the integral of x minus 3 over x plus 2. I don't know, you guys, how do you integrate the right-hand side?
Long
Let me
division
use it.
first.
Wait, what?
Do long division first.
Yes, do long division first.
Long division?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I did was I added, I forgot what number it was.
Can I make a
I had
suggestion?
5, yeah.
I changed that into the,
Sorry. Okay, I added 5 on the top, and I also subtracted 5 on the top.
Oh, so you added a funky looking form of 1, a funky form of 0.
Yeah.
I like it. Good.
okay, what I did was I changed that into the sum of the integral of x over x plus 2, minus the 3 times the integral of 1 over x plus 2.
I think they all work beautifully. I think in the end you're going to get the same thing. So, let's try it. Only because you guys, I'm the one on the board in front of the entire class, and I make silly mistakes. Can I choose a method of my approach, even though long division works? Synthetic division works, adding a funky looking form of 0 works, or how about this? Cut it right there. A mathematical ax cuts into this fraction, plus that one. And when it comes to the first fraction, what can you say about that?
Make use of.
You can make use of. Actually, I take this back. I think that might take more work, but you could do it. Is there any other use of you could apply? Any other use of? Anybody? What about allowing you to just be x plus 2?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's what you're thinking?
Yeah.
I think that's not what I heard you say. And if you're going to place this x plus 2 with u, you get that nice clean thing downstairs. And if u is equal to x plus 2, clearly du and dx are the same. Oh, but shoot, what did I say initially? I said u is equal to x plus 2. That means x is u minus 2. And therefore, replacing this x with u minus 2, I get my u minus 5. And man, that's exactly what you get. So that, in the end, I got x minus 3 over x plus 2 times y being equal to 2 times stuff. Let's talk about the stuff. I think that reduces down to 1. Anti-differentiate you get u. Second term's a minus 5 over u, but that's just a minus 5 times the integral of 1 over u, but that's just simply
The natural log, yeah.
natural log of the absolute value of u, but that's the same thing as the natural log of the absolute value of
X plus 2.
ah, isn't that pretty? Do you guys mind if I stop?
Mhm.
Now you multiply both sides by the reciprocal of the fraction. You see the other side. Piece of cake. Oh, you guys, that was just a 1, 2, 3, 4 line error. How many of you think you got the end right, even though I didn't finish? Goodness.
I
2. Me.
messed up.
Thanks for letting me be a thief.
So can we get a couple take-home quizzes this weekend?
Yeah, you guys, I can't ethically do this. I can't come to class and change the rules. I was just in a rush. I'm sorry. I told you. I've been sitting all day. I asked you, what should the quiz be on? You said, first order, you said fine. Now I'm in a corner. So I guess I'll write you 2 take-home quizzes. One will be one of my normal take-homes. But the other one I'll make sure is like a class. Just to make it.
So, was the bell again?
Yes, sir.
What about me?
I'll try to make sure they're posted right away.